Look where I am. You ever saw the movie Anna and the King? That's where Anna used to live. This place has all these old converted buildings. We've made it to the top 5. I can't believe this list has made it. It's getting a little bit ratty here. At number 5 on Mark Wien's list
is Pratuna Market, which is one of the busiest wholesale markets in Bangkok.
And that's still a cool place. It's getting a little old, but a nice market to go around. But for my number 5, I want to take you for a walk in one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Bangkok. I'm going to show you some specific spots that you should stop along the way and some places to eat. Best place to get coffee, perhaps, in all of Bangkok. While I'm on my way to the next stop, why don't I let my old buddy Jerome tell you a little bit more about this place.
So this is the Grand Postal building, and this is a building that was constructed here in 1940. It used to be the old British Embassy complex here, and yeah, it's actually still a functioning postal office, so it's really nice. And the architecture is Italian style. It's a little bit of a fascism idea in it. So,
and what part of town are we in?
This is in the Bangrak area, and the Bangrak is between Saban Taksin, where you have the BTS, and Chinatown.
Well, I was just walking down the street and Pon ran up your, you watch the channel?
Yes, sir.
Haha, nice.
Big
Check
fan.
out his shop. This place is an amazing representation of how this whole neighborhood's really transformed, hasn't it?
Yes, indeed.
It's a different place than it was 10 years ago in this area.
Yeah, in fact, we're here like for the past 15 years. So we're kind of like the first guys who actually started in the creative district.
He's a great example of how this area of Bangrak has completely gentrified, like so many places all around Thailand over the past 10 years. And what used to be kind of rundown warehouse type buildings have all now become these creative spaces. Look, here's one that's under construction now. And so 10 years ago, this area would have been completely different than it is today. Wait till you see some of the stuff they've built around here. This was the house made famous. If you ever saw the movie Anna and the King, that's where Anna used to live. And that was going to be a stop on today's tour. They have this incredible old tree that everyone loves to stop and get their Instagram photos done. But we're just going to keep on rolling into the really cool parts. Pedal bikes. So I'm gonna keep this tour moving pretty fast because it's like a dotted line. I'm like Hansel and Gretel dropping you breadcrumbs. You can stop and spend as much time as you like in each of these places. This one here is the River City, Bangkok, just 100 meters down from old Anna and the King's house. And inside here, it's a little small mall, but it's different. It's funky. It's got some really creative, artistic stuff. And if you walk all the way out to the back, it has an incredible riverside restaurant. So if you're already hungry, you could consider dining in there. But I'm going for some street snacks. Isip? One. My first snack is just a simple piece of fried chicken and 20 baht, about 55 cents for a nice little drumstick. This gets the party started. As we leave Bangrak and start to get into an area known as Talad Noi. Done with the drumstick. Now what are these things? Ani tao rai krap?
10 บาทจ้ะ
10 baht? Okay, Kop Kun Cap. Do you have garbage? Is okay?
ไม่ใส่เนี่ย
Oh,
ใส่นี่นะ
no. Can you put garbage? Have? Oh, okay, thank you. So she just rolls up these tasty little crepe things. 4 for 10 baht. So what's that? That's like 25 cents for 4 of these. Let's see how they taste. Oh, they're gooey. It's like a pancake. She puts a little coconut paste, mixes them inside, rolls them up. These ones are hot off the griddle. Now, if you need a coffee to go with your pancakes, let me show you something. So this place has all these old converted buildings that have been changed and renovated, but kept an old feel, but they're brand new. Like this coffee shop here. This would be a great place for you to start any walking tour. And I've left turn-by-turn directions in my app. I got a mobile app called Teeny. Just scan right here if you want to get it, $2 a month. And it's got hundreds of my favorite spots in Bangkok, including this cafe that's absolutely spectacular and a great representation of what this neighborhood of Talad Noi is all about. It's the old being transformed into the new and hip and cool version of Bangkok that you might not have experienced if you haven't been here in a while. So we've left the cafe. That's called Cafe Patina, by the way. There's the crepe lady, and you're gonna wanna walk down this little alley. You got graffiti on the left, and on the right, it's adorned with all this artwork to really give a shout out and an ode to the history of this neighborhood. The reason this is so high on the list is the buildings. This is just Bangkok at its finest. Look at this one, big old wooden door. Let's see what's inside. Wow, big abandoned little workshop. This thing is still a work in progress. You can see that the gentrification's not quite done yet. There's nothing like back alley Bangkok. Around every new corner is something new to see. Look at this giant Bodhi tree, all wrapped for decades. Beautiful spirit house, and oh, here's one of the hallmark sites of this neighborhood. Definitely don't stop walking until you find this little corner here, because to me, this corner epitomizes what is going on here. This is a bunch of old auto parts over here, a rusted out old Fiat or Mini, I don't even know what it is. Drop a comment if you know what this is. And the textures of the walls. It's not like there's creativity to all of this. This isn't just old junk. It used to be, but they've kind of turned that junk into something extremely creative. And speaking of auto parts, what other city do you know that has all these cool cafes, restaurants, and street food right beside one of the biggest auto parts and auto repair areas in town? There's guys that, check this out. Look, you just dip in here. Look where I am. I just turned right instead of left, and I'm full of pancakes. I'm full of stuff. So this isn't just for show. These people are actually working here at the auto parts. There's guys pulling in trucks, loading, offloading. It just makes for a really, really cool experience. We got the extended retired working for you crew team. Did we get the shot, boys? Yeah. Yes, got the shot. All right, that's the big retired working for you team. Hard at work. We've expanded around here. Or maybe it's still me and my phone. Probably what it is. I'm just gonna head over to our final spot, the most amazing Bangkok cafe that you might ever see. And while I'm on my way there, I wanna shout out today's top viewers winner, my home country of Canada. You maple syrup eating hosers, you've watched the 5th most videos since I started my channel. To be honest, I was expecting more from you Canadians. Jeepers creepers. Did Canadian Chris have a bad influence on you or something? Anyways, thank you. Canada, winter's coming soon. I know what it feels like. Book a ticket. Get over here to Bangkok. Oh, look at this bad boy. Oh, yeah. That was a souped up tuk-tuk. The last stop and the best stop is just right down here. I mean, you can take a bike tour through this neighborhood, but we did that way back on number 10. You definitely want to walk and appreciate the old buildings. Just take it slow through this neighborhood. This is centuries old, Chinese-owned buildings, and some of them have been converted, and the last stop is the granddaddy of them all. This is, I think, a 200-year-old building that they turned into the coolest coffee shop you're ever gonna see. It's Monday and it's closed, but lucky for you, I've been in here before. Told you that place was awesome. And that's the thing about this neighborhood. That used to be an old, derelict, abandoned building. And they're turning places that currently look like this, and they're just changing it, gentrifying it in a good way into funky, creative, cool spaces while retaining the old charm. That's why it's number 5 on the Bangkok list to rule them all. And if you want to watch number 4, just click right there. And tell them that we're going to meet Mark Wiens in 4 more days. That's right, Mark. If you would just return my last message, that'd be appreciated, Mark. We'll see you soon.